0 work orders in heaven, check. 0 work orders in hell, check. Ender perils, check. Blaze rods, check. 1 overpowered bow, check. Some supplies, check. And that should be everything, so let's do it. End stronghold, here we come. And it seems as if the end stronghold is very close by actually. Very close by. Yup, just a bit further down I reckon. And here is the entrance to it, right here actually. So let's break ourselves into it. Perfect. We are actually stupidly close to our heaven colony from this. Stupidly close. Well, with this being so close to our colony, I'm just going to quickly head back and grab a few more things. That portal there took us right outside into the main plaza of hell. So that's kind of handy. Right, let's light this bad boy up and get inside. Hello chaps, don't mind me. Probably should have brought a shield for this part, but I'm sure we will manage. We will just quickly take out all of the crystals, try not get killed, and then we'll take on the big boy. This is the first time I've ever done the Ender Dragon with full netherite gear, and I've got to admit, it's a complete breeze. And that should be the last one down, so let's get stuck into him. And it's up to you, Enderman. I do not mind slaughtering absolutely every one of you. Just keep coming. Raiders in hell. Well, that's not really the time for this, but I appreciate it. And he is dead. Goodbye, chap. Something always very quite satisfying about watching that. And the experience explosion. Right, let's get ourselves to an end city then. Let's see if I can do this properly then. Which I think we have. Nice one. And we will grab some chorus fruit then to grow back inside our colonies. And we have finally found our end city. So let's grab quite a few of these blocks then, to save us having to come back. And of course, we will get some shulkers as well. Double shulker shell drop. Perfect. And we get some pretty nice goodies at the top, which I'm sure that our idiots back in our colonies will certainly appreciate. And of course, we will also go get ourselves some goodies. That's a very oddly placed ship, I've got to admit, but at least it will be nice and easy to get to. Yep, so long as I don't screw this part up, then it's going to be pretty easy to get down to it. And we will collect our own treasure. But I've brought a couple of supplies to let me make some fireworks, so at least I can also use this here. And assuming that I do have this data pack installed, if I put both of these items together, then I get out one armored elytra. Man, this feels good. Well, I can see another end city in front of me, so we will loot it and then we will head back. Lovely stuff. A very successful end raid. End city's now looted, so let's get out of here. Roll the credits. And also fast forward them. But we're back in heaven. Just in time for a raid over here. A huge horde of raiders. Coming from this direction by the looks of it. Right, well, before we get on with the upgrades, let's quickly take them out. Well, I think I may have spotted them, and yes, there's maybe a couple here. This is definitely the biggest barbarian raid that I've seen yet in heaven, so that's pretty awesome. But you chaps are not going anywhere, so I appreciate all the experience. And again, something very satisfying about all of that. Well, I'm sure our guards will take out the 5 of them that are left. That should be nice and easy for them. Well, hello there, Ava. Just before we do upgrade your hut, here are some new shiny tools for you. But let's now upgrade your hut here to tier 5. There are a few purple items involved, but the rest of the items here on your list really don't look all that difficult to get. So let's go ahead with this. And I will quickly go around all of our other builders here, and we will upgrade all of them to tier 5 as well. Getting around our massive colony now is going to be an absolute breeze. Now I'm pretty sure that for our chorus fruit to turn it into purple, we need to pop it first, which I wonder if our stone smelter knows how to do that. So that's popped chorus fruit, and yes he can. And we will then need our stone mason to actually make these purple blocks using the popped chorus fruit, so that's the recipe there, which he can learn. So let's then teach you how to make the slabs and all of these other items. And I think it's as simple as that. So our colony should now be able to make end materials. Although I believe it's our mechanic who will be able to make our end rods for us using popped chorus fruit and a blaze rod. So let's go ahead with that as well. And interestingly enough, the end stone can be crafted by our stonemason using sandstone and an ender pearl, but this will only be unlocked after we get the Know the End research. So let's very quickly head over to our university and research that. We have the research here, which will allow our stonemasons to learn the end stone recipe and our bakers to learn the chorus bread recipe. But this is going to require us having 64 chorus fruit, which sadly I did not collect enough of it. So I will need to start growing some chorus fruit here, but that's fine. And to be fair, that really shouldn't take too long to do. May need to move this one over a bit. On our open requests, Ava is looking for some red nether bricks, so we will need to teach someone that. We have purple blocks underneath, but that's just because we are waiting on the chorus fruit. Brown clay shingles we can teach to our dyer, alongside blue and pink and black terracotta. Some more dyer blocks and some purple pillars, which I'm sure we have taught, possibly just again waiting on chorus fruit. Yep, looking at the rest of this stuff here actually, it's just a few recipes to the dyer that we need to teach. And I think that is everything then taught. The rest of the items here are just waiting on some more chorus fruit. Perfect, right, off to hell. Oh yes, hell still has a barbarian raid going on at the moment, doesn't it? They are coming from the northeast, which is somewhere over here I believe. That's our dyer here in hell just died to lava, which is not great. At least the elytra has made it a bit easier to get around in hell, but I just cannot find these bloody raiders. And I have found them. They are all the way out here, but have been stopped because of our fences. Nice one. Piglins, would you like to assist? I meant assist me, not them. Well, at least this raid isn't as big as the other one, and we will get them killed very, very quickly here. Just like that actually, and an ancient tome. And hello Briggs, I'm afraid I don't have any new tool for you, but let's check what we need to upgrade your hut here to tier 5. It pretty much just looks the same as heaven here actually, just all of the same type of items, so let's go around and start upgrading your guys' builds. And we will also teach all of the builds, how to make all of these end materials, starting off with how to make the popped chorus fruit, and we will continue on from there. And it just seems as if hell is now in the same position as heaven and is just awaiting in a lot of chorus fruit, which means they are really just awaiting me to get my finger out and get them some of that. So let's head back and see how the growth is going. On second thoughts actually, let's just head straight to the source of it and we can get some from here and really speed up the process. And we return back with plenty of these fruit, so let's put a few of them inside Heaven's warehouse, which has taken most of the requests off our list. The purple pillars, they will just need to await the stone smeltery making popped chorus fruit for the stone mason to then turn it into purple slabs. But as for our research, we now have enough of our chorus fruit to be able to go for the know the end one, so let's go ahead with it. And I was going to do the same here in hell, but I didn't realise we needed a bakery totaling 3 levels, and hell doesn't have a bakery yet. So after we upgrade our builds to tier 5 here, we will need to place down a bakery and get it upgraded. Right, what is it, Julia? Of course, she's wanting end stone bricks in, which our stonemason could have made once we got that research in. It's good fun coming back here time and time again, but at least it is pretty simple to get to here now. Right, we will give the stone mason here in hell a couple of those end stones and they can turn them into bricks for us. And we will give our stone smeltery here some of the chorus fruit as well for them to pop down. So you get to work there. The request system is still shouting about the chorus fruit, but hopefully after I cancel all of these, then whenever they request them, they will no longer look for the chorus fruit. Or indeed these end stone brick items, seeing as our stone mason now has the items to make them. And I seen that our request system requested them all again, and our stone smeltery in hell is starting to make our popped chorus fruit. So that's one part of the puzzle now solved here in hell. Let's go check up on heaven, which seems to be getting on absolutely fine. There is no end material requests here. And they've even brought me the dyes for my shulkers. Nice one. The builders here are just waiting on all of the items that we have taught to all of the different builds, so it's not going to take them too long before they can actually get started here, which sounds perfect to me. So I'm just going to very quickly check on our research, which is suggesting that it's got about an hour and a half left, but I'm pretty sure that it will go faster than that. Although for heaven in particular, they really don't need any of those end stone materials, it's mainly just purple. So as long as our stone smeltery is popping that for them, we should get these up and running ASAP here. As for the workers in hell, it just seems to be the same story, with them waiting on all of these items now being crafted and delivered to them. Briggs here in particular is 82% supplied, has hardly started, but a lot of this is just going to be cosmetic, and to be fair, he's really not needing to wait in on a lot of things. Ava is only 10% supplied, but I do get the feeling that the brown clay oak shingles alongside the brown clay shingle slabs are probably the hold up here within the delivery system. So that is a combination between our carpenter and our dyer. So let's go check up and see how many they have made. The carpenter doesn't have anything at all inside his hut, so I assume he's either made them and put them over to the dyer, or he hasn't had the materials in to make them. Delivery people are coming in and out of our dyer's build, so maybe they are being made here, just rather slowly. Well, the dyer is certainly making our terracotta items at the moment, but I need these shingles made. And I would have loved to have checked our delivery people's inventories there, but they are running so fast I can't actually keep up with them. How fantastic. I can see our stone smeltery build is very busy here as well at the moment. He's making all of our terracotta items. I wonder if he has already made the purple blocks. Let's check in on Cyrus, who is not here at the moment because he's away to the restaurant, but it does seem as if he has received in all of the purple materials. I am very tempted to make the clay shingles here just to speed this process up. You know what? There's no need. I've just caught a delivery person with a stack of them on him. Pretty much, I just need to stop being impatient. Let's go check Hell and see how they're getting on then. And I have once again caught a delivery person with some endstone brick stairs on them, so Hell is also doing absolutely fine here. And our undertaker just resurrected the farmer. The builders here are now starting to get in all of these items, just a couple more to go, but yes, our delivery system is definitely handling things here nicely for us. So I think I'm just going to relax and see who finishes their build first, which will be a heaven builder, and my bets are on Elia. Or it may be Eva actually. We are already starting to place in the red concrete as well as the brown clay shingle slabs. Oh yes, I definitely think that Eva's going to be first. We are 65% done with this, and that number is just skyrocketing. Cyrus, on the other hand, will be last because he is now sick. But we're used to him finishing last, as always. And just like that, Eva has finished her Tier 5 Builder's Hut. The very first Tier 5 builder, or indeed of any build, within our colony. Nicely done, Eva. And I've got to admit, your building really doesn't look too bad either. Inside really hasn't changed, nor has outside. Just a few cosmetic things, but this is looking really, really impressive. With Eva possibly coming in for a very close second place. She's managed to get this up so very, very quickly. She is just awaiting in a few more lanterns and she will have that done. I don't see Luella here making any progress by the looks of it. So let's go over and quickly check on Andy, who is also not really making that much progress. And there is really no point checking in on Cyrus. Nope. So let's go over to Hell. And just as I got here, all land within 2 chunks of builder has been claimed. So that was Elia finishing up second. And it seems that Briggs is their first builder here in Hell to maybe get his up. He's 100% supplied and about 30% done with it. I really don't think there's going to be anything too drastic changed to his hut. I think this is just more cosmetic items going around it. So we are probably just going to place in a few more blocks around the place similar to these. Are you doing anything in the basement at the moment? Oh, okay actually. Well, here are some of the end materials coming in here then. And really, just like that, we're already 60% done with this, so Briggs is definitely going to be the first completed with the builder's hut down here. And there it's there actually. So Briggs was the first complete, and we now have a Tier 5 builder's hut here in Hell. Excellent work guys, absolutely fantastic. And I'm sure that the rest of our builders will be making sufficient progress of their own, so I'm happy leaving Hell and letting them continue on with that. having managed to complete the Know the End research, so the stonemason can now learn the end stone recipes, as well as the bakers learning chorus fruit bread. Happy days, chaps. Absolute happy days. Tier 5 builds, here we come.